Hey guys, just doing a quick video for you Patreon members. I wanted to talk a little bit about toxic relationships because there's too many people out there shaming Bernie supporters for being Never Warren, and I have a really big problem with that. First of all, we shouldn't shame people for deciding that they're not going to vote for corruption anymore, and for not doing 2016 all over again. The blackmailing has got to stop. It didn't work then, it's not going to work now. Second of all, they never talk about how, what if Bernie is the nominee? They never want to answer that question, and they will refuse to vote for him, many of these same people. Those people calling for unity with Warren, some false unity for the sake of the party, for the sake of defeating Donald Trump, are completely missing the entire point that this is a movement, this is a revolution, this is very real. This isn't something that we're just making up or a slogan. We're not attempting to create something that is a faux movement here. What we're doing is pretty much putting everything on the line. Our lives, the planet, everything is at risk right now because of the situations that we're in. And unfortunately, some people don't understand that. They want you to keep continuing this toxic relationship. But in reality, when we have relationships with people, whether it's a romantic one or a friendship, you don't stay in those relationships. You are told to get out of the toxic relationship. But when it comes to our politics, when it comes to our livelihood, we are somehow told to be pragmatic and practical and accept the reality of the fact that we can't always get what we want. They say it's pie in the sky. They call it ponies. But that's what we've been kind of pushed to believe in. We've been pushed to rescind our power, and we need to regain our power at this point. And the only way to do that is to once and for all stop being influenced by the same trivial, repetitive blackmail of a cycle that keeps us in fear. Fear is what keeps us from rising up. And if more people realize that, more would understand. So we need to realize our power. We need to stop giving into fear. We need to stop maintaining these toxic relationships. I'm not saying stay angry and don't do anything. Be angry, let that outrage, never lose your sense of outrage, as Sanders has taught us, but use it for something good. Use it with a purpose. Organize efficiently, yes. But those people saying we need to not, they're tone policing. They're saying don't use the hashtag Never Warren, don't be Bernie or bust. Don't. It's so easy to say these things when your lives are not at stake, when your future is not at stake, when your livelihood doesn't depend on that. And I find that ridiculous. At this very moment, we are fighting for our lives. And if you don't understand that at this point, get out of the way. Because the majority of us who understand that are not going to just give in and continue this toxic cycle that they push us to continue. And that's the bottom line. And I'm so sick and tired of the pearl clutching, of the gaslighting from many of these people that are elites, that use movements like the feminist movement, and they tarnish it with a faux feminism, a latte feminism, to dismiss actual working class women, many of them of color, who support Sanders and who support a grassroots movement, a true grassroots movement, not one that's been co-opted by the likes of Elizabeth Warren. And so that's what we need to stand against. And I'm done with the pearl clutching. I'm done with all of these people telling you what to say, what not to say. You, the grassroots, the bottom, are in a way going to do and going to say what the campaign cannot. And that is your job. Your job isn't to stay silent and play nice. Not anymore. Not when so many things are at risk. And if they really don't want Donald Trump, they will do the right thing and nominate someone that is supported by the majority of Americans. And if they don't do that, well, that's going to be on them. And that's it. And this isn't a game of how much we like or dislike Donald Trump. This is bigger than that, and we all know this by now. It is time we stop giving into those two choices. We have way more choices. We have an ability, we have the numbers, we have the passion, we have everything we need to succeed. We just need to realize our power.